Welcome back to my channel, subscribers. So I'm here with a new video. So we are going to make this beautiful wall decor. For this I have taken some bangles. Here they are medium sized metal bangles. If you use glass bangles, there is a possibility that they may break. And I have also used wool. I have used 2 colors of wool. You can use as many colors as you want. Again, along with all these, I'll use other things that I'll show you along with the video. So first I'll make a flower shape with the bangles. So I have assembled them in a flower like shape, so we have to make this shape only out of the bangles. So first I have assembled and I have counted how many bangles I would need. So there are 7 bangles that I will need for this craft. Now I'll take out my red color wool. You can also take any other color of wool. So I'll estimate the amount of wool I will need to cover one bangle. So I'll take out a small bunch of wool from the main part and then I will cut it from the main part using a scissor. So I think this much wool will be enough for one bangle. So after taking this much of wool, I will take out my glue and I will start applying the glue over the bangle. Then we will rotate this bangle along with the wool so that the wool covers the bangle fully and evenly. So here I'll apply Fevicol. Don't use any other kind of yellow glue or any synthetic glue here, because then your wool won't stick to the bangle properly. So after applying Fevicol and I've mixed it a little bit with my hands, then I will start rolling the wool over the bangle. Like this I have to do on all over the 7 bangles. So here you can see I've completed one of my bangle. I've covered it fully using wool. Here I've completed 4 of my bangles. Other 2 bangles I will complete it later, but before that I'll show you how to do the next step. So let's continue doing our craft. For this I'll take some craft papers for making the flowers. So basically first what I'll do is I will assemble the bangles together in a flower shape and I have to join them with each other using glue and some wool. So I'll take out the glue and a small piece of wool just for tying both the bangles together. So here I have taken this small piece of wool and I'll also use Fevicol so that there won't be any mistake and it will seal properly. So first I have applied Fevicol between these 2 bangles, then using this small wool I'll tie a knot over these 2 bangles. So I'll tie them for 2 times and then I'll cut out the extra part. Like this you have to join all the bangles together in a flower like form. As I have shown you in the first part, you have to join them in a flower like shape. So here I've completed joining the 4 bangles together. Now only 3 more bangles are left that you can do at your own. So I'll do it later, but before that we'll continue to the next step. That is, you have to make some flowers that we will join at the middle of 2 bangles. As you can see, there is a triangular space in the middle of 2 bangles, this one. So we will join the flowers there only. For this I am take out my craft paper. So I have taken yellow color paper here. You can take color papers of any other color of your choice. Now I measure 5 into 5 centimeter from both the sides. Basically I have to cut out a square from this paper of each side 5 centimeters. So I will measure it using a scale and I will mark it using a pencil. So now I'll cut it out using my scissors. So after this step we have to fold this square paper in a triangular motion. So look at it carefully. So first I will make one fold in this kind of triangle, another fold like this, and another fold like this. So I have made 3 folds in it. Now using a pencil I will make a semicircle. I'll make a semicircle like this. Now I'll cut it out. Make sure to cut it from that side from where it is folded. Don't cut it out from the other side from where it is open. So I'll cut it out. Now when I open it, it will come in a flower like shape. So now I'll open it and look, it has come in a beautiful shape like this, but the flower is yet not complete. We have to continue making our flower. So using scissors I have cut one of its petal vertically, as you can see, so that I can fold it to make a cone structure. Like this I will join the flower using glue. So I'll take glue and I'll apply it on 2 of its petals, and then I will join these 2 petals over another 2 petals beside it. So it forms a flower like shape. Now using my hands or using any pencil I will fold the petals outwards to make it look more natural. So our flower is already complete. Just I'll make some dots in the middle of this flower using a black pen. You can also use a black marker to make this. So I'll make a small dot in the middle of this flower, just like this, and then using glue I'll fix this flower on this area. So in all I need 6 flowers for this craft. Now that we have completed making flowers, let us move on to making the tassel or latkan, as you say it in Hindi. So for this I will take a large amount of wool and I will start rolling this wool over 3 of my fingers. So I have taken it from the main bunch and I have not cut it out from the main bunch. Now using my 3 fingers I will roll this wool over my 3 fingers for about 30 times, or you can make it 35 or 40 times too. So after rolling for 30 times, I'll cut it using a scissors from the main bunch, and now I'll slowly take this wool out from my fingers. So don't mess it up, keep it as it was. Now I'll cut another small string from the main wool like this, and I will join the top part of this bunch together. So I'll tie a knot there so that this won't come out. One knot and then another knot. So after making the knots using the scissors, I'll cut the end part of this tassel and I will rub it with my fingers to separate out the wool. Now it looks something like this. So this is what is called tassel. Now I'll take another string of wool and I will tie the top part of it, making a circular shape there. So I will make a knot there so that it looks like an angel. Now you can see this tassel is complete. This is how we make tassels or latkans. This wool tassel is complete. We have to join this wool tassel on our craft at the end part. So you can also use different colors for making this tassel, or you can make 3 or 4 tassels and join it at all the parts. Now we'll make some more decorations in the craft at the outer part. So for this we'll be using another color of color paper or craft papers. So I'll be using here green color craft papers. So I'll take this fluorescent green. Now I will cut a large piece from this. You can measure it along with your craft. So now I'll fold it from one side and then from another side. I'll keep folding it until it forms like this. I know you may have made this in your childhood. Now after that I have made this using glue, I'll stick this on my craft at the outer ends. So I'll apply glue to both sides and then I'll stick it in the middle of 2 bangles. Then you have to hold it for a few minutes or a few seconds, otherwise it will come out. Like this, I will stick all the others on my craft. Now let's stick the flowers. So I will show you how to stick these flowers on your craft. So we'll stick it using Fevicol. So I'll apply a little bit of Fevicol on the back side of these flowers and then I will stick these flowers in the between spaces. Then again we have the tassel, so we have to tie this tassel on the end part of the craft. So I will tie a long thread of wool over this tassel and then I will join this wool along with one of my bangles. So it will look something like this. So like this you have to assemble all these things together and then your craft will get complete. Come on, let's see the completed craft now.